Okay, let's see. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope everyone had fun. Did everything they wanted to do. Recharged for the week. That would be amazing. Let's see. So whoever's coming in today to our training inside Zoom here, if you can please put a one into that chat if you are new to Dubb. If you're just checking out the platform, maybe you're on a free trial, and maybe you just got onto a paid plan of Pro or Pro Plus. But if you are new to the platform, please put a one into the chat. And if you are returning, please put a two into the chat if you're returning. That would be fantastic. Hello to everyone out there in streaming land. Everyone that's seeing this out there, welcome back if you're back for more. All right, so let me see. So one in the chat if you're new, two if you're returning, and let's pop over to Brian. Brian, I saw you put a one in the chat, my friend. Let me come over to you and say hello. You can unmute and say hi if you want to.
Hello.
Good to meet you, Brian.
You too.
So what
Yeah.
kind of brings you our way?
I've had like the intro calls and whatnot. I haven't used Dub yet. And those intro calls were about a week or two, well, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe a little longer. So I just need a refresh before I start making some.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's your industry, Brian? What do you do?
Recruiting?
Oh, nice. Okay, so you're on LinkedIn a lot, probably, huh?
Yes.
Okay. What is there an industry specifically, or who do you kind of place?
Um, Tech personnel, like, data engineers, scientists type stuff in aerospace and aviation.
Oh, wow. Okay, very cool. What do you deal with the employer side and candidate side, or both?
I deal with both. So, looking to get clients to pay me to find them people to work for them.
That's great. What about are you on Indeed too? Do you pop over there and check out stuff there? Or is it
From
pretty
from time to time, yeah. I'm new to the industry and to the business, so I'm only like been in this for about 6 weeks.
Okay. Oh wow, yeah, yeah, very cool. Yeah, so I'll when we go through this, especially when it comes to the landing page stuff and the LinkedIn strategy part, that's the part I would replay back because that's been a big thing that people have used over the years in recruiting, has
Mhm.
been like the little LinkedIn strategy we do. So we'll be covering that.
Great.
Yeah, good to meet you, Brian.
Thanks, you too.
Yeah. And I saw Reggie Williams. Reggie, I saw you put a one in there. And let me pop over to you, Reggie. Let's see. I saw you put a one. Let me come over to you. If you'd like to say hi, feel free. If you'd like to, Reggie, you can unmute yourself if you want to say hello.
Hey, hello, how you doing?
Yeah, good to meet you.
Good to meet you as well.
So, what's your industry? What kind of brings you our way?
I am in the retirement education space where I educate people on the correct way to retire as opposed to what they're currently doing. Because
Okay.
a lot of people, when they with their job, for say example, they have a 401k
Yeah.
and they fully don't understand how that works and how taxes and inflation work.
So, it's kind of like the education and the mechanics of it to
Right,
put yourself in the best spot.
right, absolutely.
How do you typically get the leads, Reggie? Is it from social posts or do you have like lists or referrals or what does that look like for you?
Uh, it's a little bit of all three. The
Okay.
referrals. Um, we have a lead source that um, generates leads for us,
Okay.
and we definitely target market companies as well.
Okay. And when you're targeting those companies, do you do LinkedIn outreach? Do you do how do you kind of
Yes,
reach out?
yes. I have somebody on our team that does the social media aspect of it,
Okay.
and she is doing all of them. I mean, sites I never even heard of, she's tapping into.
Okay. Great. Yeah, what you could do is you could be the creator of the videos and then, every Dub account has an admin. So you can have an admin on there. So even if you wanted her to get into the Dub account, say, hey, I'll do the sending and all that kind of stuff. You could always come into the live training and learn how to do it. But the social media aspect of it is pretty cool because you can have a Dub link there that goes to a landing page. I'll explain all this, but there is that aspect of it too.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good to meet you, Reggie.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
And let's see. Hey, Jai. Oh my God, Jai. Jai, hello, my friend. Jai, it has been a while since I've heard your voice. How are
Yes,
you?
sir. It's been a minute, man. But it's spring break, so.
Oh, that's
Uh,
right.
I got
I forgot
company. I
about
know,
that.
I know. Yeah, yeah. You got company coming down there, by the way. Uh, hey, did you get my email about that my landing page? I thought
Yeah,
Kanye could
Bob.
fix it, but he was too busy doing other things.
Oh, the 401 error message or something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Like the Google thing on the bottom of it, and you click on it, it takes you somewhere.
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Hmm.
did you see it?
Yeah, I saw the email, but I know Darius is on there. That's something I know either Darius or Ian will probably be able to take care of. But I did see the email though. The 401 is usually when something is or 404 is usually when something's down. So I'm surprised. Hey Ina, how are you? Actually, Ina just popped in. What's up, Ina?
Hyena.
Hey. Hi,
Um,
Jai.
Joe was just talking about the email, the 404 message you got that you, me, and Darius were copied on.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll check that out. But I
Yeah.
was telling him usually when that message happens, it's kind of like a typically everyone gets it or something like that. But yeah,
Hey, hey, Ina, you want me to send it to you right now through the chat? You can look at it or email it
Uh,
to you again.
can you resend it? Since I just joined, I don't see the history in the chat.
Okay, I can do that. I can. I think I can. I don't know how. Oh, okay, here we go. And I know Kine sent it as well. I mean, he did something good. There
yeah,
we go. And there we go. Boom, boom. There you go, Ina.
nice,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, we'll
Appreciate it.
review this. Thanks, Jai.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
and the funny thing is, Ina, it's not on any other page. It's just that one, and I don't know. Maybe one of the links are bad, but they go to where they need to go. And also, Rob, the other thing is now when because I have my podcast thing because I don't have that button yet,
Yeah.
so I put it in Google Docs, right?
Hmm.
And I made a link so where it's clickable,
Yep.
right? And Dubb says one of my little call to actions.
Yeah.
Now I know that when it's like I can track them where they're going. I see where they clicked on it, but I can't really tell how long they stayed on it. You know what I'm saying? Or did they
Mhm.
listen to the whole thing or what?
So
Because
they
one
click on the gas button, and then is it like a showcase or like a doc?
no
Like
no
a
no 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 it just goes to my Google Drive because I don't have a place to put it at in Dubb.
oh,
Still
got
waiting on
it.
that little button.
Oh, okay. So it's a link to your Google Drive, and then it
Yeah,
goes.
yeah, and then it plays.
Is it like a welcome video or what is the
Oh no, it's just a podcast.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. So it's like a podcast episode that plays in there.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I can see where people click on it. I mean, a lot of people clicked on it,
Yeah.
but it's only the people I actually sent it to because I don't want to send it with that little message down there too. So
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
'cause
see what you're
it's
saying. What
yeah,
about what if you had it like as a playlist video?
how
You know what I mean?
how how do you
Uh,
make an audio into a playlist video?
I don't know. Maybe you could do something with the if you put it in the chat, maybe it could generate like a you know how kind of you could have like an image of you or something in the guest, and then it could be like the audio playing, so it's like technically a video, but you could switch up the stills. You have to play with chat a little bit as far as direction. You could do something creative maybe, and then upload it as a playlist.
All right, well, well, you my video coach. I'm gonna ask, have you help me assist me with that? Tell me what I need to do. How do I do it? Because I asked chat. They didn't
Yeah.
have any ideas, suggestions on that.
I would
Yeah,
just
but that's
picture it like just some imaging and stuff if you didn't have the actual video of you interviewing the person, like it was just audio. So, because sometimes you listen to a podcast, I'll have visuals sometimes, but
yeah,
if it
yeah.
is people speaking, so maybe you could upload some images into chat and then have it create some, you know what I mean? And then you could like pull up a doc, put the images on there, play the audio over it. You'd have to kind of play with it. Chat would probably have a good solution for it, but either that or you'd have to have the podcast hosted somewhere, right? As the CTA, so it goes there and it does it. I mean, something like that.
Oh well, I have to have the audio version,
Yeah.
the audio part of it. I just need to
Yeah.
put in a great place like Dub, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And mind
Uh,
you, it wasn't my idea either. This podcast that was Ruben's idea. He one told us to do it in class. He said, "You need the podcast." Okay, well, all
yeah.
right. And so I started doing it, and they actually worked too. So
All right,
yeah, all
cool.
right,
Let me chat with him today. I'm gonna see him at the office today. So let me chat with him a little bit. I'm gonna give you some ideas.
all right. Thanks, sir.
Cool.
I'm
Yeah.
you.
Good to hear your voice, Chad.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
cool, cool. All right, so everyone, let me share my screen here, and let's jump into the Dub experience here. So let me share. And by the way, this episode of the training and all episodes are on our YouTube support channel. So we'll drop that link in the chat when we're going through here. But it's Dub support on YouTube. Okay, so when you're thinking about this, just in here, let me do something really quick. Hold on. So when you're thinking about Dub in general, and this is something that's really important, you want to think about what this looks like when someone actually gets a Dub video. So if I was going to send someone a Dub video, what would it look like when they receive it? So when they do receive a video, it would look something like this. So it's going to be a 3 second repeating animated preview, this animated GIF right here. So we want to make this thing as interesting as we can in terms of the visual that they're seeing, and then also the message to get them to want to click on it. So there are different ways to record Dub videos, but this one right here was recorded with a webcam. I've got the Dub mobile app on my phone. It has a little whiteboard feature, and that's where you're seeing that message that says, "What's your hook?" So there are different ways to record with Dub, but just know when you hit record, when you hit the button, the first 3 seconds, whatever you're doing, is going to be the repeating image that someone's going to see. Now you can change that inside the platform with a little slider to a different part of the video visually if you like that. You can always upload your own thumbnail as well. But to be efficient, when you hit record, first 3 seconds. So before we can record this video that was sent to someone, before we can record that, we want to figure out our hook. And that's why it says, "What's your hook?" So whether you're using Gemini, whether you're using ChatGPT, Grok, Claude, whatever it is, if you are using Auto within the Dub dashboard right here, this is our AI assistant here. Whatever AI you're using, go in there and say, "Look, I need a hook to get someone to want to click on these videos." So specifically, what you want to do is one, educate the AI on who your ICP is, your ideal client profile. Who are you reaching out to? Is it one to one? Is it one to many? What's the industry? Explain why you're reaching out, the value you want to share, and then what do you want that person or group of folks to do when they're done consuming your content? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar, check out your site? What's the action after they do it? So just give the AI a little bit of information there. And then you want to ask the AI specifically, "Please give me a list of like 20 to 30, 3 to 6 word hooks that I can use." It will give you a list of those 20 to 30, 3 to 6 word hooks. Go over the ones that you like, make some changes. But once you have the ones that you like, then you can really apply them to the different ways you're going to record. The reason we say 3 to 6 words is because that usually fits pretty good on that whiteboard right there, typically. Makes it short and punchy. You also want to have that same hook up here in the subject line when you do the emails. So 3 to 6 words, try to have it within that range. That hook in the email subject line and that hook right there that you see there should be very similar or close because you got to get someone to go there first before they go here. So now once you have your hook, then you decide, okay, which way do I want to record these videos? This one again, basic webcam recorded video inside the Dub platform, Dub mobile app on your phone, has a whiteboard feature. That's what I'm doing with this example right here. And it's just a little bit of basic, little wave, little point, because remember, it's an animated GIF. So when you hit record, just a little bit of movement to it to bring it to life. But this is probably the most straightforward way you can deliver a message. It's right there, someone can see it, just like that. And it's sitting right in front of your webcam. Now you also can do this. So with the same webcam, you can drop a virtual behind you. So if you're not holding up the whiteboard, you can take screenshots of someone's profile, article you want to share, screenshot of an activity, any kind of information you want to drop behind you that will give that context and that hook. If you're not holding up the whiteboard, you can do that. You also can do a combination of both of these things. So I could put Sarah's profile behind me, and I could also hold up the hook at the same time. And this is kind of a cool thing to do. Put the screenshot behind, have the question and the value and that hook right there. Now, if you're in real estate, super easy to do. Someone's interested in a property, throw the property behind you, have the address right there or something about the property. So whatever industry you're in, what is the visual behind that's going to make someone stop and say, "Oh, I got a little bit of context now," and you're delivering that hook. So it's a nice combination. Now you also can do screen recordings. So this one right here was done with the Dubb Chrome extension screen recorder. That's that little button that you see right up here at the top in the browser, little Dubb button. All you have to do is Google Dubb Chrome extension. It's a 3 step process to pin it up there at the top. And it's a browser-based screen recorder. So any website that you want to be on top of and you want to create a video walking someone through something, this is a really nice way to do it. Because right here you can see that I have the annotations pointed towards the bubble, and I'm even holding up that additional hook that we talked about right inside the bubble there. You know it's a market update because you can see the title, but you also know now there's been a big change in the market because that's what I'm saying right there when I'm holding up the additional message. So whatever, anything within your browser, any website you want to pull up or you want to be on top of it, in a bubble, walking someone through something, this is a really nice way to do it. And again, it's the Dubb Chrome extension. Now we also have another screen recorder called the Dubb Desktop app. The Dubb Desktop app's a little different because the desktop app can fly over the top of anything on your computer. It's like a little drone. So the browser one that I just showed you, the Chrome, is everything within the browser. The desktop app can go on top of anything in the browser, documents, Canvas slides, videos, whatever you want. And it also has the ability to crop in closer because you'll notice in this example, I'm pushed in on the side a little tighter to make a specific, recommendation right here. So Chrome extension browser-based screen recorder, Dubb desktop app can record over anything. So when I show you these back to back, you'll see the similarities and the differences. Now we also have that mobile app. So the mobile app, you can grab a screenshot, you just take a screenshot on your phone, put it behind you. You can do the same thing we did with the webcam. Virtual behind, messaging right here in text on the front. You also can just do your hook that we talked about. Just type it, turn it, different font size, color, emojis you want to add something, move it around the screen. You have the ability to do that just like this. Now, regardless of when you're using the mobile app, you can keep it simple like that, or you can use something like this, which is pretty cool. This is called picture in picture. This is where it uses both cameras on the phone, and you can show what's in front of you, and you can be on the screen. This is pretty much tailor-made for folks in real estate. They're going to do property walkthroughs. It's pretty sweet. You can just have the reactions to the stuff you're showing. But if you're not in real estate, and let's just say you're at an event or a conference, and you're walking around, you want to record the crowd and you want to be right there and you want to post it to social, that's a good thing to do. Or you want to send it to your circle of influence or send it out after. You also can, if you have your client with you, like say you're hanging out with a client and you want to do a quick video testimonial, you could have them sit across from you. You could set this up on a selfie stick or hold it, and it will put you in the corner. They're sitting right there in the middle, and you can do a little quick Q&A that you can post online. If you're sitting at your computer and you pull up someone's profile, some website, all the stuff we just talked about, I could sit physically right in front of my computer, use picture in picture, and just lean in when I start the video, and it's the same idea. You're showing what's in front of you, and you're on the screen at the same time. If you're doing any kind of local prospecting, right, where you're kind of going to businesses, take your phone out, record outside, make a quick video there, send it in to the person that's the contact if you have one, and then go in there and say, "Hey, I just sent you this video." And it shows you outside. So there's some cool little creative things you can do. But 9 times out of 10, when people are getting, typical sales emails, they're not getting anything that looks like this. Now, when you do click on it, I got the Dubb video. I think it's interesting. I want to click on it. I click on it. It's about this experience that someone's going to have now when they land here. So it's going to have your logo to the top left, right over here. It's going to have the video you recorded right here in the middle. And it's going to have playlist videos that are going to play right after this video that you've created. The power of the playlist is it not only provides more information for the person, but it enables you to record a video one time, about a minute, minute and a half, that's your pitch video. Why should someone go with your product or services in you? You record that once, put it here in the playlist, and it will always play seamlessly right after this first video. Because these initial videos should always be about that hook that we talked about, why you're reaching out, delivering that value. And I would make sure these videos are not too long, these first videos. I wouldn't go over a minute. Make a minute or less, you're in a good range right there. Make a nice video, tell them to take an action at the end. That's what you want. And then these playlist videos will always play right after. Now, if you do have video testimonials, this is a great spot to have them. Notice we have Dubb testimonials at dovetailing the end down here. So what you can do is if you have these, put them in the playlist at the end, kind of really connects that loop that someone's in. If you don't have video testimonials, or if you do and you want to get more, I'm going to show you a way to get them in a second. So below here, now this is where you're going to have your call to action buttons. These are called your CTAs. What would you like someone to do when they're done completing the content that you've laid out in front of them? So booking a time in someone's calendar is probably the most important, thing that people use all the time. It's very direct. You can have them visit your website. You can have them fill out a form. You could have a link to an external form. You could have them download a document, a listing agreement, a guide, a contract. You could have them leave a review. You could have them email you back. You could have them check out a case study. There's a number of choices here. When you do have multiple buttons, I would go in order of importance from left to right in terms of what they should be clicking on. Now, the button down here that you see that is reply with video, this is a really good button to use for video testimonials. Over the years, Dubb users that have used Dubb for a long time, if they're going to get video testimonials, done it this way. So what you can do is record a video, have that button below it, and send it out. Hey, this is Rob. Listen, thank you so much for using the Dubb platform. It would be awesome to get a video testimonial from you. It is not complicated. You don't have to download anything. Just click that reply with video button below. Let me know, what have you enjoyed so far about the Dubb platform? Or whatever questions you ask, they send the video back to you. You get a little notification inside of Dubb that you have a video reply, and then you just make it part of your playlist right here. And that's what you want to have. That's been very effective for people over the years using Dubb. Now, the last part of the page is right over here. This is your AI assistant called Sia, your sales interactive assistant. And when you have Sia on the page here, it's pretty great because when people land here, maybe they want to take a next step, but they have questions. So right over here to the right, you can have FAQs. You can ask the AI a question. And when the AI gives the answer, it's going to want to keep this momentum going. So it's going to answer it here and then say, hey, are you ready to book a time with Rob? Or whatever the outcome is that you want to have happen, you have that ability to make it happen right here. Now, the AI is educated inside of the Dubb platform with a PDF that you can upload, or you can also add individual website pages, and the AI will physically learn what's in text on those pages. You can do one or the other, or you can do both, and the AI will be prepared to help you move things forward. Now, these landing pages in general, these preset landing pages, they're all about in like the experience for different parts of your audience. So if I was in real estate and I worked with a simple split of buyers and sellers, I would want a landing page for buyers. I would want a landing page for sellers, FSBOs, expireds, residential commercial if I do that split. If I was in recruitment and I was reaching out, I would want a preset landing page for the employers and a preset landing page for the candidates. Same thing for all the other industries. Whatever the splits are in insurance, mortgage, finance, coaching, consulting, whatever that is, there are splits in your audience. And I would create preset landing pages for each one of those. Now, the team, when you get on a paid plan with Dubb, whether it's Pro or Pro Plus, will meet you in Zoom and help you set up these buttons and pages and everything you see right here so you can get you going. It's called an optimization setup. So that's something that happens right away once you get on a paid plan with Dubb. Now, all of this is tracked. So did someone open your email? Did they click on any of the buttons? Did they interact with the AI? Did they watch the videos? And if they did, what is the watch percentage so you follow up in a very, educated way so you know what they did and didn't do. So throughout the training here, if you feel like you want to go from a free trial to a paid account on Dubb, just put upgrade into our chat. And then Ina, who's here, will reach out to you later with the best possible deal we can give you. And then by the end of the training, if you're already on Pro and you want to switch to Pro Plus, and you want to do that, put upgrade in there. We'll give you the best deal we can. Okay, so if we want to record these things, how would we learn how to record something like this? So this is this webcam video, the basic one here. How do we record that? So inside of Dubb, when you're in here, you go right to the top of the dashboard and you're going to click Create Video, this big red button up here at the top. And when you do select this, this is where you will be able to create your webcam video. So first, you're going to get the Dubb mobile app on your phone. So it is Dubb app, Dubbapp. And when you have it, this is what the home area looks like. And this is going to be your little button that you click right up here at the top, a little square with the person in the corner. When you select that, that is where you are going to be able to type, just like this. So you have your hook, you type your hook, type it, turn it. There you go, just like that. Now, if you want to have the virtual background behind you, go below, select virtual background. You can add, we have some stock ones here, but I would go to your photos. And this is where you want to upload all the screenshot stuff we were talking about, properties, articles you want to share, websites, profiles. That way it loads right into this little library that gets created here. And then you can just choose whatever one you want to put behind you. Select the one you want, click select, and then it drops it right behind just like this. Now, when you do record these, make sure you have a good front light, ring light, natural light, combination of both. And if you want to use the hook and the virtual background, all you have to do is just bring it up like this. And if you are talking with your hands, I would keep them within your shoulder range. If you kind of go out here, that kind of goes into the soup a little bit. I would keep it right in here. Now, every recording style in Dubb that we have, every recording option has the option for a teleprompter. If you have not used the teleprompter before, they're pretty awesome. You can have the words that you really want. You don't have to search for them, especially if you want to have an exact description of something. So all you need to do is have a script saved into Dubb first before you can do that. So when I click above my head here, if I click up here, I can go right to scripting. It says create new script, or I can scroll through scripts that I already have saved in the platform, or I can search for a script that I already have by title. Now, once I have it, there's the teleprompter. Here's going to be your speed. Right here, you can adjust it up or down. Here is your play button to test the speed, see if you like it. Here is the ability to back the text off, or you want to zoom the text in. If you want to make any real-time changes, there is an edit button right here, pencil icon. Make your changes, click save. Now, physically, I would be about arm's distance away so your eye line's not too close, probably like this. Let the words flow up to the top line. Just takes a little bit of practice, just because you don't want to let the words, surprise you when you're reading it. You want to know they're coming. So once you get used to doing this, it's pretty awesome. Now, to bring this in here, I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to click record right here in the middle, red button, click record, get my 3, 2, 1 countdown, and here we go. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. I can hit the pause button right down here at the bottom, take a quick break, click it again to resume, and keep going. If I want to delete this video, it is the red X right here in the middle. It'll always ask you, are you sure you want to do this? And if you want to save this into the Dubb platform, all you have to do is click the check mark. To close the teleprompter, tap the little arrow here, boom, it closes. So this is the most straightforward way you can communicate right from your webcam right here. That's all you have to do. So I'm going to select the check mark here, and it's going to save this into the Dubb platform. Now, anytime a video gets saved into Dubb, it'll land you on the video edit page inside of Dubb. Now, when you do land in here, this is where you're going to have some options. So once we get on the video edit page here, I'm just going to select a different video because that one's still going to be transcoding. So let's just grab this one. Once you're inside here, you have the ability right up here at the top with the little pencil icon to change the title of the video if you want to. You have the ability to do that. Just make sure you click the check mark when you're done. You have the ability to download an MP4 version of any video that you save into the platform. You can download the MP4 file. You can upload this directly to your YouTube channel if you have one. Over here to the right, you have access to a QR code. So if you select this over here, every Dubb video has it. So if you're doing you're doing an open house in real estate, have a little placard on the counter that has a QR code. Someone scans it. Hey, thanks for coming to the open house. By the way, if you want to check out similar properties, all you have to do is click below. If you're not in real estate and you're out at an event or a conference and you have a booth, definitely have a placard set up with a QR code. If you're walking around meeting people, record a video before you even get there that says, hey, it was great meeting you at the event. If you want to keep in touch, just click below. And then when they scan it, you're good to go. If you're doing any kind of physical mail marketing, door hanger stuff, mail stacks, make a fun video for that. Now, the video that we recorded here, this one, what does this look like on a preset landing page? How do I preview it? So if you go all the way to the right, there's a little square button right over here with an arrow. Click that there, opens up a new tab here, and now you can preview the page here. Yeah, there's my logo, there's my video, there's my playlist, there's my AI. Everything looks awesome. Now, if I wanted to change that to a different preset landing page, all I have to do is come right over here, select this little drop down right here, and you'll notice there's a green check mark that says Rob's preset. That's my default preset landing page. Anytime I record a video, that's going to be the landing page that's attached to it, unless I change it, which is what I can do right here because I've already created my other preset landing pages. So if I select another one, it'll change everything about that background that you just saw. And you can do that with one click. Now down here under the Analytics tab, you can have an AI coach called Kyra review the video that you've just recorded. If you want some quick feedback, just click Generate. It'll give you a delivery analysis, content, visuals, all that good stuff. You also have activity right over here. So like I mentioned before, you can really drill down on what people have done. Have they clicked on any buttons? Have they watched the videos? If they have, what's the percentage? Have they just viewed the page? You can select all of them, or if you want to drill down on one aspect. You also have a details tab. It's right here. This little details tab is just going to be a reminder on these are the buttons that you have below your video currently. This is the AI sales assistant you have on the page. And these are the playlist videos that are going to play after the video has been recorded. So if you want to change any of this stuff, you can delete or add any of it right here, right now if you wanted to. And if you ever sent this video out to someone, you already sent it, but you forgot to make the changes, you decided after, oh, I wanted to add another button. You can still make the changes and it will refresh on the other side for that person. You also have an editing tab. Any video that you save into Dubb, you can do an edit. So you can hit the play button here. You can drag your timeline to whatever part of the video you want to cut out. So let's just say I want to cut this part out right here, right there, right? I'm going to hit the scissor icon right up here at the top, split clip. That's going to split it in two. I'm going to play it or drag it to my second cut point. Let's just say it's right there, scissor icon. Now it's in three pieces that you can see down here at the bottom. Whatever's highlighted in orange, I can hit the trash can and it's gone. If I want to bring it back, just click the undo button. Undo, 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 and it's right back to where it was. Now, this design tab right here, this is what I mentioned in the beginning, where when you hit record with Dubb, the first 3 seconds is going to repeat as that preview. You can change that right here by dragging the timeline to a different part of the video that you like better visually. Click generate thumbnail, and that will be your preview. Or you can upload your own thumbnail. So totally up to you. You have that flexibility. Okay, so we recorded a video. We have it on our preset landing page. Now we just want to send it. So to do a simple send, open up a compose, and here are some best practices. You always want to have the word video in the subject line. It is the very first thing someone reads, so have it be video right there. And then have that hook we talked about before, drop that hook in the subject line. And then you want to have a little bit of text here, and then you want to drop the video in. You can drop the video in a couple different ways. So inside the platform where we just were, when you select a video in here, there is a big blue, big one, share and send, right over there to the right. Click that button, drop the email into the person you're sending it to, and then you can add a little text at the top of the video. This isn't a necessity, but you can do this part if you want to. Click copy for email, come back over here, copy and paste, and there you go. That's how you drop it in. Now, there is a shortcut to do this. So if you have Gmail or if you have Outlook 365 and you have the Dubb Chrome extension, which is that screen recorder we're going to look at in a second, the browser-based one. And if it's pinned up here in the browser right there, that button is going to show up. See the Dubb button down here in Gmail? Outlook, it's off to the right in add-ins. But that button, when you click it, it's going to open up the Chrome that we're going to use in a second. But you can also see me scrolling through my video library down at the bottom right. So I can find the video I want, just pop it in, and then I'm able to send it. So you can do it inside the platform, or you can do a quick little shortcut if you have Gmail or Outlook 365. Okay, so let's look at screen recording. We just talked about the Chrome, and that's this one right here. This is the one we looked at in the beginning. Browser-based recording. Anything within your browser, you want to be on top of it in a bubble, Dubb Chrome extension is what you want to use. Any website, we're going to use LinkedIn as an example right here. Let's just say I want to reach out to Ruben. I'm going to open up the Chrome, because once it's embedded in the browser up here at the top, I'm going to click the button. It's going to open it up, and it's going to put me on the page like this. Now, any website that you're on top of, you want to think about the size of your webcam, the shape, and the placement. So in this case, size. I can grab the side on the edge right here and just drag it, whatever size I want to be. Now, shape, I can change that right here to whatever shape I want to do. The choices are right here. I'm going to keep myself in a circle because Ruben's in a circle. Whatever site that you're using this on, I would kind of keep it within the aesthetic of what you want to kind of match. If it was more angular, I'd say probably in a square or a rectangle, but I'm going to keep myself in a circle. And then you want to think about placement. Where's a cool spot to put myself? I could do the eclipse. I could start here and then move it like this if I wanted to. It'd be kind of fun. But I'm going to put myself right next to him, right here. Now, you also have some functions inside the bubble here. I can zoom in, I can back up, I can physically move myself around inside here. I can jump to a full screen, make a point about something, go back to the page. I also can turn my camera off right over here. If I want to do an audio walkthrough of a site that I'm on, I can do that. If I want to use my headshot, I can also do that as well. And if I am live and I want to have a virtual background behind me, I can just click virtual background and put a virtual background behind me right inside the bubble here. I have an annotation tool right to the left that I'm going to use in a second. I have access to a teleprompter, just like we did before. Now, this teleprompter is slightly different than the ones we looked at before because this one can physically move around the screen. You also can grab the sides like this if you want to. Now, you can still do the speed right here at the bottom like we did before, back the text off or zoom it in. But when you're using the teleprompter, when you move it up towards the camera, I would physically leave a little bit of a space to tap this thing to bring it forward. I wouldn't go full screen on my browser if I'm going to use the teleprompter tab because the Chrome is browser based. So if you go full screen, you're not going to be able to see the teleprompter tab or click on it to use it. So I'd leave a little bit of a gap. So when you hit record, you can tap this thing, bring it forward, and you're able to use it. Now, you also have different orientations to record right over here to the right. If I go camera, it's going to open up like a webcam. If I go tab, it's going to be a nice clean cut of the page that I'm on right now. You won't see any of the open tabs at the top. It's pretty cut off. Now, if I go screen and I hit record, it's going to get my entire screen. I can bounce around to different tabs and show different stuff if I want to do that. Now, I'm also going to bring in here my hook that we talked about before, right? The additional messaging. So I'm going to click record all the way to the right. Start recording right over here. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is. You can see me on the page on LinkedIn. I'm going to click share, get my 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Hey, Ruben, what's going on? Listen, I wanted to send you this quick video here because I did not know you were in technology. I'm in technology too. So I did my whole hook here. I even get a little look over, something like that, something fun. That's my repeating GIF. And then I jump to full screen. When you make these screen recordings, it's really cool to jump to full screen to make points about stuff when you want to, because it kind of breaks the visual. You're talking right to the person, and then you can go back to the page. If you want to do that, just hover your mouse over the webcam like I'm doing right now. Double click it. It will bring you here. Double click the screen to go back. Or you can hover over and there's a little box right here. You can click on, expands it here, and click the little button at the bottom to go back. Now you also can scroll around. You can be very free flowing with whatever you're doing. You also can hit the pause button right down here at the bottom. So if you hit the pause button, you can stop, stop the recording for a second. Get yourself set up where you want to go, click resume. You also can use the annotation tools, which are right over here at the left. So you can do arrows, you can do text on screen if you'd like to. You can put things in numerical order of importance. You can underline, you can circle. All of this is available right here to be able to use to point things out. So whether you're reaching out on LinkedIn, anything within the browser you want to share and be on top of visually to walk someone through, it would be the Dubb Chrome extension. Now I'm going to click the check mark down the bottom, and the check mark is going to save this video into the Dubb platform just like we did before. So we'll take you to the video edit page, same spot. That's where it always take you. Now, the next screen recorder that we're going to look at is going to be the Dubb desktop app. But actually, before we look at the desktop app, let me show you this. This is how you would share the video on LinkedIn. So we recorded it to Ruben. How do we share it with him? So on LinkedIn, you want to connect with someone first. So send a connection. Once you're connected, then click message. When you click message, we have a little integration with LinkedIn. So here, let me refresh this here. Because I showed you the shortcut in Gmail and had the little Dubb button, right? We have the same thing with LinkedIn. So when you select the message button on LinkedIn, it's going to give you the option to have that to be able to share it. The little Dubb button will show up there. So you can see that right. Let's see if it shows up. I have a little bug this morning. Anyway, the Dubb button normally shows up right down here. I might have a little bug going on with Chrome, but the Dubb button shows up there. You click on it, you drop the video in, and you're able to send it. So it's very convenient in terms of being able to do that. So just make sure you're connected with somebody first, and then you can share it, and then have that nice animated preview right there. Okay, so let's look at the desktop app. This is the last screen recorder we're going to look at, and all you have to do is Google Dubb desktop app, download it for Mac or PC, and when you do, the little Dubb symbol will be right up here at the top on a Mac. It'll be at the bottom on a PC, and this is going to give you the ability to record over anything you want on your computer. It does not just have to be within the browser. It can be on top of anything. So you can see some functions right here. I'm going to select View Quick Menu. It's going to pop up the menu right here where you can check it out. Here are the functionalities. I'm going to click on Record Screen. So when I do that, now let's talk about the differences and similarities between Chrome and desktop. So number one, the bubble, all the same functionality. Things are just in little different spots, but it is all the same stuff. The annotation tool does all the same annotations. The teleprompter is a little bit different. Now it's similar to the Chrome where you can physically move it around like this, but different. So when you find a script here, right, you come in here, it's going to give you the ability to use auto track. That's your first option. So if I want to click record and read this script, it's going to go at my pace. If I go slow, I go slow. If I go fast, it's going to go fast. It's called auto track. It's voice recognition. Now, if I would prefer to have the scroll speed like we've done before, right? Choose the speed. I can just click that button there, close it, and you'll notice now I have the ability to control the speed, just like that. So it's auto scroll or auto track. You have that ability to choose. Now, in terms of the borders of what I'm recording, this is kind of cool down here. There's a red slash through this square right here, which means if I was going to hit record, it would get my entire computer screen. If I get rid of the red slash just by clicking on it, now I have a drop down of choices in terms of the borders of what I'm going to record. So notice right now it says custom, which means I can take this thing and put it on top of whatever I want to put it on top of, and I can crop around anything I would like to crop around, which is cool. You can be very specific. So whatever is within the blue lines, that's going to be part of the recording. I also can click down here and go to landscape if I want to. proper YouTube orientation. I can also go to portrait. So if I want to do a social media video right from my desktop, I can go right into that orientation just like this. Now, in terms of the recording itself, I'm going to hit record right now. Red button down the bottom, I get my 3, 2, 1 countdown, and now I am starting to record. I can pause and resume. But the big difference here is the check mark. So when I click this check mark, it's not going to save it into Dubb. What happens is when I click it, it's going to open up a separate preview window, and there is the clip that I have just recorded. So the desktop app is a clip recorder. The Chrome extension that you saw previous to this is just one video you pause and resume and save. With this, we're going to record a few clips, merge them together into one video, and then we're going to save it into Dubb. The neat thing about clip recording is you can drag and drop videos from your computer. So if you have an MP4 file and you want to make a part of the story here, just drop it in and make a part of it. Now, what we just did was a screen recording clip. So how would I continue recording now? I just got one clip. I want to keep going. So down in the bottom left, there are 3 creative choices to continue recording. The one all the way to the left in the very corner there, it says record screen video. That's the style of what I just did. If I want to do another clip like that, click that button. It's going to bring me right back to where I was. I could have swapped out a different background, dock, tab, whatever. I could have changed that. I'm going to hit record, and now I am recording my second clip in the same style as the first one, which is screen recording clip. Hit the check mark, and there it is. And I can physically move these clips around in any order that I want. I don't have to go chronologically. And if I tap the 3-dot menu for each clip, I can download or delete each individual clip. Another icon down at the bottom left is the webcam icon. So I have the ability to record a video in this style right here. And again, this could be my maybe welcome to this video kind of video. It could be, hey, thanks for watching. It could be, I want to take a moment and talk about something very specific. The whole point is it visually looks different. Select the check mark, and there is that version of what the visual looks like. Now, lastly, to the bottom left is going to be Dubb Narrator. Dubb Narrator gives you the ability to take a pre-recorded video, put it inside of a bubble, and put it on top of anything you'd like to put it on top of. So what's cool about this is I could sit in front of my webcam if I was doing a market update. I could sit in front of the webcam with a teleprompter or no teleprompter and deliver what I want to say about the market. Save that video into Dubb, and then I could pull up the website that has the market update or the deck, slide deck, whatever I have, and then click narrator video, that button. It'll take me inside my video library. Let's just say that this is the video that I recorded about the market. Select it. And there is me, the pre-recorded version of me. I'm going to hit record, and it's going to do all the work now because all I have to do is just scroll through here and the video does everything that I already pre-recorded. Then when you select the check mark, boom, adds it right in there. Now, when I'm ready to merge all of these clips into one video and save it into the platform, you have 2 options. So down to the bottom right, upload. If I click upload, it's going to merge everything together, save it into Dubb. If I select the edit button to the bottom right, it's going to merge everything together, but before it saves it, you're going to have the ability to do a quick little edit right here inside the desktop app. So this editor is just like the one I showed you earlier inside of the platform. So if you want to do a quick little edit right now, you can totally do that. And then you can save it in with the upload button all the way to the right. Now, the last recording option that I want to show you is going to be the Dubb mobile app. So the Dubb mobile app is very similar to the desktop app because it does clip recording just like the desktop app. But it's different in the fact that it does some other cool stuff as well. So just get the Dubb mobile app on your phone. It's Dubb app, Dubbapp. And when you do have it, this is what it's going to look like. And here's how you record a video. So here are the video library right here in the middle. You can see me moving the videos around. To record, just tap the blue camera icon in the middle at the bottom, and that's going to open up your camera. Now, when it opens up, when you first are using the app, it will always be defaulted for 1 minute of recording time. You can change it to other ones here to be specific. I just keep mine on 10 minutes because that way I don't get cut off. And then to record, just tap the circle, and now I'm recording. You can see the timer here, and you can see the timer here. I can pause and resume this recording right over here. And to end the recording, just tap the circle again, and there is the clip that I have just recorded. So just like I said before, clip recording. And this clip has been automatically downloaded to my phone, so I have it in my photo video area if I do need it. I'm going to hit record one more time just to have a couple clips here. Each clip has to be at least 2 seconds. I'm going to tap the circle again, and there is my second clip. that I have recorded. And I can change the order here. You can take your finger, hold one for a second, slide it, change the order. And when I tap a clip individually, I can download, delete, trim, and if I select edit, this is where I can add royalty-free music. There's a little music icon to the right. Choose whatever music you want in here. Just make sure you adjust the level so the music doesn't, overwhelm your voice. You can click the little text icon to the right. Click this here. Just to have a couple. And this is where you can add the text that I showed you in the beginning, that hook. Put it above your head, below your head, different font size, color, add an emoji. You can do all of that right here. You also can do a voiceover with the voiceover icon here. Just hold the button down, do the voiceover. You can speed up the action. You can go all the way up to 10x. If you have an action clip you want to do, you have the ability to do that. And if you want to do burned in subtitles, you can click the little icon at the bottom, burn them in for just this clip, or you can do it at the end and burn it into all of them if you want to be able to do that. Now you also want to say, okay, what do these icons do over here? What's this stuff right here? Well, if you select the tooltip at the top right, it's going to give you all the functions right here. And then just tap it again to close it. You want to have a countdown timer on. It's a pretty cool way to go. So if you go here, right here, you can select a 3-second countdown or a 10. So I always go with 3. It matches everywhere else in Dubb, and it just seems like, honestly, the perfect amount of time. You 3, 2, 1, and you're ready to go. But you can do 10 if you need to do it longer. Now you also have video stabilization, which is right here. So if I am doing a walk and talk and it is too all over the place, select low, medium, or high, and it will just smooth everything out for you. If you want to use a teleprompter, select this one right here, find the script like we did before. Then you're going to come in here. You're going to adjust the speed between 1 and 10. Select the play button right here to the right to play the speed to see if you like it. If your eyes are not staying at the top where they should be and you're searching for the words, either increase the speed or move the guardrails up like this. So now your eyes they have to stay at the top by the camera. If you're doing landscape, just physically turn the phone and it will adjust that way if you're doing like a YouTube orientation. If you want to make edits to the script, just click the pencil icon here, make the changes, and you're good to go. Now, if you want to use voice recognition, select the little gear icon here, select auto track, and then when you hit record, it will highlight the words and move like this. What if your most powerful growth tool, so normally it would highlight it and move, but you might have a little bug, but it'll highlight it and move, so it'll go at your pace. So if you're more of a pace person where you want to go slow and fast, you can do that with auto track right here. And if you use auto scroll, that's where you control the speed. So you have that choice, a lot like the desktop app. Voice recognition with auto track, scroll speed with auto scroll. And if you tap the X to the top right, that's going to close it. Now, if you want to physically record your screen, it's this little button right here, this one. If you have a video that you recorded outside of the app, you have it on your phone and you want to make it part of the story here, just go to the folder icon right here. It'll bring you to your photo video area on your phone, find the video you want and say, hey, do you want to add the clip? Yes. And then you add it right down here. If you want to use filters, it's this little button right here. So if you want to do black and white, skin smoothing, we have different kind of color effects in here you can use. Just kind of scroll through and see what you like. And then picture in picture, this is the one I showed in the beginning. This one is where it uses both cameras on your phone. You can hit record. It will show what's in front of you, and you can scroll around like this. Make yourself bigger, smaller, zoom into your background. You have a lot of choices with this. Last one is virtual background, right down to the bottom right. Screenshot the stuff you want on your phone, go here, and then it will just drop it behind you, just like this. Now, when you're ready to merge these clips into one video, select the blue button to the top right. That's going to merge all the clips together, and then you are going to have on your phone a finished copy of that video that's ready to go. You also can then upload it into the Dubb platform. So you'll have the video in your photo video library, and then just click that blue upload button. And when you do, then it's going to save it into Dubb, and you're going to have the ability to share this wherever you would like to be able to share it. And then you'll have access to be able to do that. Now, as far as CRMs go, so let's say you have a CRM that you really, really love, like you have like a HubSpot or a Salesforce or a Go High Level or something like that. We have a lot of integrations with different third-party senders like a MailChimp, Constant Contact. So if you look at this list right here, we have a lot of integrations with these companies. So if you do have one of these and you have workflows that you really like, you're used to, you have everything in there, you want to keep it, you can just add video if you want to do that. However, if you do want to use Dubb as a CRM, you absolutely can. So you can go right over here under CRM, upload your contacts with a CSV file. You can do tasks, deals. You can do bulk sending within Dubb. You can do bulk email and SMS. You also can do automation. So that's part of our Pro Plus plan, the automation segment, where you can do drip sequencing with Dubb if you want to be able to do that. So it's a choice of Pro and Pro Plus. Now, there is something that you also can do with here within the dashboard, and this is with Auto. This is our AI agent that I talked about at the beginning. You can do writing with Auto. Auto also provides customer service type questions. So if you're in here with Auto, you could ask Auto, hey, how does the Chrome extension work? How does the desktop app work? How many bulks can I send? You also can ask Auto strategy questions. Hey, I'm in recruitment. What are the best videos to make in 2026 for recruiting for employers and for candidates? So Auto is very balanced in terms of what it can answer. You also can do AI writing with Auto. So over here to the right, there's this little profile feature here. And notice how it says basic and sales. And it says create profile. Let's imagine for a moment I'm in real estate. Buyers and sellers. Imagine it says that. It says buyers and sellers. What you want to do is set up different profiles for different parts of your audience so the AI can learn about that part of your audience. So all you have to do is click create profile and just start answering these questions about this part of my audience. Click save. And then when you're getting ready to write copy, whether it's email, whether it's a social post, whether it's a video script, just make sure you have selected that part of your audience because AI, Auto will remember everything about your audience. And then you can say, hey, Auto, write me a script about blah, blah, blah. It'll write the script. And then Auto will say, hey, do you want me to save it into scripts? Yes. And it will save it into the platform. And then you load it into a teleprompter and it's ready to go. Now you also can get help right here. This little green bubble here. This is our intercom system. So if you want to talk with someone on the team, talk with the AI. If you want to do looking up keyword searches in terms of topics, it will give you a video, give you everything that you need, and an article with screenshots typically as well. We also have referrals. So right over here, there's a little referral button right here. It says apply now. All you have to do is click that button and it will create a shareable link for you for anyone that wants to subscribe to Dubb. If you love Dubb and you want to share it, we do a 30% recurring commission on anyone that subscribes to Dubb through that link. So when you share it, they end up subscribing, you will end up getting paid. It's pretty awesome. And we're very supportive of our partners. So you can sell Dubb indirectly, directly. And if you're on a paid plan with Dubb right now, do you know 4 to 6 people that would want to use it? Invite them in here to the training, dubb.com/T. Share your link with them because you get 4, 5, 6 people, you got a free account. And then you get, well, we have people doing well beyond that. So just something to reference there. Now, something new that we've added to Dubb. This is pretty cool. We added this last week. So if you are with Dubb, you probably got this nice message right up here at the top, this little one signal up here. This is introducing Sophia. This is our AI sales agent slash coach. So if you call this number right here, ask Sophia some questions. What do you want to know? So it's pretty awesome. And give us feedback if you'd like. Let us know what's going on. We just started launching this last week, but this is great. And this is available 24/7 in terms of you can talk about growth strategy stuff, how to optimize the account, troubleshooting tech questions. It's pretty awesome. And again, this is her number right here. And this is the one signal message that everybody should have got in their Dubb account. And if you close this like this, get rid of the message, it is available right here to the right under Get Support. That's where Sophia is, right over here. So a lot of support in there in terms of either with AI, humans, it's all available for everybody. Okay, so how do we do question wise? Anything in the Q&A or how'd that all go or what do we got?
Yeah, I think some of them are addressed. We have just one question from Muharrem Dorsey.
Let's see what the app called download on. Okay, that would be Dubb app, Dubbapp. That's what you want to look for. Let's see, Moram, can you hear me okay? Let's see, Moram, is he still in here? Let's see. I don't see the name in there still. I guess we'll have to reach out by email.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, does anybody have any questions? Is anything on anyone's mind before we head out for the day? Anyone? 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 Let's see. Oh, hey, what's up, Bill? I didn't see you in here. Hi, Bill. Let's see. We get to you and Catherine. I saw you had a question as well. So let's see. Yeah, Catherine, let me unmute you. And then, Bill, you said, Rob, can you explain voiceover again or direct to video? Yeah, let's see. Bill, let me unmute you, and then Catherine, I'll come over to you and unmute you. Bill, which part were you talking about?
Well, I'm starting to expand my areas of things. So,
Yeah.
if I took a video and I have it on my phone,
Yep.
and you just showed it, and I kind of missed it at the end there, where I can go to that video and then I can explain what the people are looking at.
Oh, got it. Like the voiceover over the clip.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know it's easy. I just don't know where
Yeah.
it's
You can do so what you can do is if you recorded a let's say you can do it one of two ways. Let me share my screen real quick and I'll show you this right
at.
here. So you can go watch, ready? Okay. Let me share it here. Okay, let me know. Can you see my screen, Bill?
Yes, sir.
So either if you could do one of two things, you could either hit the little blue record button at the bottom. You could either record a clip, like I recorded here. Here we go. Three, two, one. Recording, recording, recording. You can do this, click the clip, click edit, and then see the little microphone icon to the right. It's like the one, two, three,
Yes.
four, five, right? Tap that there. And this is where you'd hold the button down to record a voiceover. So if I went like this, recording a voiceover, recording a voiceover, recording a voiceover, and then you can play it back. Recording a voiceover. I don't know why I went to black screen. I might have a little bug, but normally it would show that there.
I
I'll
got
click the
it.
check mark, right? So that there you go. And you can adjust the level. So if there is original audio, Bill, like let's say you had a it was a screen recording that you saved into Dubb, you can lower the audio. You can just play with both of these right here, and then just click the check mark and it's done. If it's not from a recording, like you already recorded a video and you want to put a voiceover over it, all you have
Yes.
to do is go like this. Is go here. Let me reshare because it's kind of frozen. Hold on. You can go like this. If you already recorded it, one of two things. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's say you've saved it into Dubb, right? Let's say it's this first one right here, right? Just tap on that video, three dot menu, download video, right? See that part there, Bill? Download the
Yep,
video
I
to your
got
phone,
it.
right? Okay. So then I'll just cancel for right now. And then all you have to do is just go blue camera icon like you did before. And then you're going to select, see the little folder button right here, this one.
Right.
Just
Hmm.
select that one. It'll
And
bring you,
upload it.
yep, and then upload it. It'll drop a clip in here. The same thing the way you just did, right? It says add clip.
Right.
It'll drop it in here, and then you treat it just like I just showed you. Same thing. You just got to get it to here.
Right. Okay. And the only way to do it is on the phone. You can't
Uh,
do it on the desktop.
for a voiceover, I mean, look, you could technically, if you wanted to, you could, here, let me stop sharing here. You could probably take that same video and you could crop around it, right? And you could record, like if you had the volume down, you could record a silent version of that video. And then you can just do a voiceover over it. I think if your mic is on. Because if you do a screen
Ah,
recording
okay.
and you talk, right? So you could just outline it, record it with put it on mute so there's no sound. And then you have a silent version of that. And then you just, turn the mic on, do a screen recording, and just talk over it.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
you could
like to
do.
rig things. I know it's possible. Anything's possible.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah. If you just like,
we were just in Colombia, and I took pictures at this a couple places. Let's leave it at that.
yeah.
And then when I watch them, it's like, yeah, I really should tell them what they're looking at.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
know there was a way to do it, and I
Yeah.
saw you did with the text. I haven't really done that before,
Yeah.
but I just caught the end of it. The other thing was about a week ago, I spoke to Darius at
Mhm.
a meeting, and he wanted a video, like a testimonial video.
Sure.
So ironically, I used my phone. I don't like using my phone, but I used my phone.
Yeah.
And because on my computer, for whatever reason, you haven't been able to get the auto track working
Oh, the
on.
jumpy thing? Is it still jumpy?
Yeah, it's still like, sometimes I'm racing to catch up.
Yep. Okay.
So, okay, I'm trying to get something that I can hook onto my monitor. Well, anyway, make a long story short, it's like kind of like a selfie stick. It's a stand, and I put it right up in front of me, and I
Yep.
use my phone, which auto
Yep.
tracks.
Yeah.
Because it's so much easier if you have it, and you can't really see it. I can't really see myself, but
Yeah.
I can see and I'm looking it looks like I'm looking at the monitor instead
Mhm.
of, you know, so it's good. I know it can do things and rig it. And I didn't realize how much easier the auto track was. It's like
Yeah.
way easier
Yeah.
for
I'm
me.
a I'm a scroll speed guy. I mean I don't I use auto track every once in a while, but I think Ruben really likes it a lot. I kind of like for me, I like the momentum. I like to keep the momentum going. That's just me. I just prefer scroll speed. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes what happen with me, I'll hesitate a little
hmm
and then, trying to make a point, I guess. And then all
hmm
of a sudden, I'm kind of like playing catch up.
Yeah, voice recognition, you can kind of, it still kind of keeps the words, but like with scroll, if you do the right speed, sometimes it gives you the space where I can read it from the teleprompter and I got an idea for something else and I'll say something really quick, but the speed is
Hmm.
not too fast so I can catch up with what I want to say next. So it's kind of a cool advantage of that. Yeah.
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 Well, all right.
Cool,
I
bro. Of
appreciate it. Thank
course.
you.
Good to hear your voice, my friend. Catherine, how are you, Catherine? I said you had a question on mute. You can unmute if you'd like to. Hey, Catherine.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
I usually get overwhelmed, so it takes me slow but little by little to catch up because it's so overwhelming. My first question, I did a test video and I sent it to myself after I created my preset, but it came in plain. So when does the preset show up?
Okay, so you created a video, you recorded it, and then
Mhm.
you put it on you had a preset selected.
I did on the you mean on the video?
Yeah, like you know how like when you record here, let me share my screen, I'll show you. Like when you record, here, let me share
Mhm.
here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so if we go to the video library here, right? Let's just say I recorded this video, right? And see this little drop down right here? See how
Mhm.
it says Rob's preset, so it has a check mark next to it? It means there's a preset attached to it. So if I open this up in a new window with this little button to the right, it says, "Oh yeah, there's my video," and there it's on a page. It's on a preset page. So my question is, like, do you have a preset created?
Quickly. I know I have a preset created,
Yep.
but when I changed the video, it
Mhm.
didn't. So let me see if I attached it to it. So for each video, I have to attach a preset to it.
No, you can do this. So when you create a preset, here I'll go to presets. Ready? So in
Mhm.
here, see how this says default right here? See how this
Uh-huh.
is when
Hmm.
you have this, so that this will be the preset. You always want to have a default preset. So whenever you create a video, it will always have a landing page. You could change it to other ones to be a default, or you can change it, when you pull up the video and you record something, you can change it to something else if you want to. But you definitely always want to have a default landing page. So when you record a video, it will always be that page. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I shall do. So it's preset,
hmm
same as landing page.
Yeah, yep, exactly. So like when you click in here and you click edit and you scroll through, see how you can add certain buttons. You can add an AI assistant. You can add playlist videos. You have all kinds of little options here. Page
I did.
design.
Okay. I
Yeah.
just checked. I just checked, and I only have one preset account
Okay.
and it's default. It's defaulted. But when I
Mhm.
sent the video to myself, it didn't show up the preset.
I would do this. Send it to, if you can, Catherine, send it to feedback at Dubb. I'll put this in the chat right now. This is the email, feedback at Dubb. I just put it in the chat. So if you want to
Okay.
email it over to us, we can check out the video and then, we'll open it and see what shows on our end.
Okay. So now, because the person that introduced me to Dom,
Mhm.
he has different um landing page for his different programs.
Mhm.
So now, but when I did my precept, I there's some landing page that I want to put in more. How do I do that? How
Yeah,
do
if
I
you
create a landing page to put in?
Yeah, so if you want to create more, all you have to do is do this. So I'll start right here. Let's start at the beginning up here. Can you see my screen, Catherine?
Yes.
Okay, so go to assets right here to the left.
Mhm.
Go to presets here.
Mhm.
This is a little video that should pop up to tell you how to do this stuff right there. And
Mhm.
then see the little blue plus button right here.
No, no, I've already created all that I needed, all my
hmm
precepts I needed.
Okay. Okay.
But But I need to add things there on that landing page so that when somebody lands on that page,
Oh, got
they
it.
will
Okay.
know exactly what the business is doing and everything.
So you want to add some more stuff to the preset you already have.
Yes.
Okay. So what you would do is, let's say you have your preset here. You would select the edit button right here,
Mm-hmm.
edit. Then you're inside here. And then if you want to add more buttons or delete or add buttons, see how it says delete or the blue
Mm-hmm.
plus button, right? If I want to add something, just click plus and you can search for the buttons that you have created. So you have to create the buttons first. You know what I mean? You got to go to
Oh, you have to create the
CTAs.
buttons first.
Yeah, because you have to be able to find them. So you got to create the buttons first so you can find the button that you want.
Where
Same
do you
thing.
create the button?
Yeah, so you would create it over here. So if we're in the dashboard, go to
Okay.
calls to action. So here it is.
Okay. Call to action.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you click the blue plus button here, and then
Mm-hmm.
give your little button, a name inside it here. And then you just choose the type. Is this a calendar link? Is it a chat? Is it a document? Is it a form? Is it a website link? Just choose the kind, and then you just continue doing your thing, and then click save and close, and then it will show up when you're searching for it.
Can you open one of your landing page? Let me see.
Yeah, so you go
So I'm
here,
still,
I'll put test page. Then go here, select one. See where it says website link right here?
yes.
Here, and then you just drop it in. You just got to do the HTTP colon backslash and then drop it in here. And then give it a name and then click save and close.
I'm saying, when you view it, how does it view? How do I send it to somebody to view it?
Well, when you add the button here, right? You add your buttons, you do your thing here, right? It's
Mhm.
all about when someone clicks on it, right? They get the video, they click on it, then they're going to see your buttons that you added down here. This is where they would
Okay.
be. Right down here. And you can change the order of the buttons on the preset. You can drag them up or down to change the order, however you want someone to see them. But they would see them here. So when you save the preset and you select the one you want, just create a test video, open up the page and take a look at it. But it should look like this.
Okay. And if I want to add more stuff,
Mhm.
like explain what I do more on this. Oh, by the way, when that comes up, because I see it come up on my precept, is
Yeah.
that what does that mean? Is this something I can share? Oh,
You mean the little block that came up that said about Dubb? That just
yes.
so that's like a scroll away. So if I landed on the page here and I tried to go click away, it's like a reminder, whoa, 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 don't go anywhere. It's
Okay.
not come back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where you see your name and you wanted to add more stuff on that, yeah, like where you have, if I want to add more stuff about my business,
Yeah, you can
where
add
can
it. There's a little place to put text right here if you want.
okay, that's what I
So,
mean. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
So if you go into assets and you go to presets right here,
Okay.
then you come in here and then go to edit in here. See where it says video description?
Oh,
This is
that's
where
where
you
you
can add it
put
right
it.
in. Yep. 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 And then
Okay.
just click save. So if you want like a little, like a little paragraph about what you do or something like that, you could add that right there and it'll be right below the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I go to YouTube, I will see all the trainings because I will see all the trainings, step by step trainings, because that's how I learn step by step.
Yeah, yeah, we have on our YouTube, it's Dub Support at YouTube. And then when you're in there, we have all the live trainings on there, but they're also, if you do a little search word, if you put like presets and then put dub into searching YouTube, and then it'll come up with the specific videos that are just about that. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah. And you can also do it within the little green bubble inside the Dub dashboard right there. Just put in presets and it'll give you a nice article and a nice video.
Okay. So, in summary, because I have a lot of apps and accounts and I've forgotten which one should do what. So in summary, you are more or less, Dubb is more or less a video marketing strategy. So I need to bring in my calendar from wherever it is and put in Dubb. Dubb doesn't have his own calendar. Okay.
Right. You're going to take your calendar link and then it would just be a calendar button. And then you drop in that link right there. Yep.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that would just be a button someone clicks and then you'll be able to book. Yeah.
Okay. So I asked the question, but I think he answered it. I'm in a Pro Plus account. I don't know you have a higher account like that. I wanted to add my teammate on my account, but
Mhm.
he says I can't do that. It's a different.
Yeah, I'll have Ina from our team reach out to you here, and we'll walk you through on how to do that. But yes, you can do that. It's an invite process that you have to do.
Exactly. When I did the invite, they asked me to upgrade. But since I thought that Pro Plus
Mhm.
is one of the highest one, I should be able to invite a team
Yeah.
without
Go ahead.
upgrading again.
Um, Actually, when you add like a team member, it's like additional seat for your for the team. So that will be another seat, so another payment, so another user for the account. So if it's a like a manager like what you mentioned in the chat, then you can just what our other users do is they just share the login so that they can manage the account. But if it is like another salesperson, they needed to have like um another video landing page with their contact details associated to them, then that's the time that you add another team member. So
Great.
yeah, that's I hope
I'm a
that makes
paid
it
team
clear.
member, right? Okay.
Yes, another paid team member. So for your case, we just recommend that like just sharing the login details.
Yep.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Sweet.
Cool.
Mm.
Everything, Catherine, you good? Any other questions?
Yeah. I'm gonna go start watching the videos, and when I join the meeting again, I can ask specific questions. But right now, I'm still
Yeah.
so much overwhelmed.
Yeah. Well, just take it. I'll just say this, Catherine. Ready? Real quick before we go. What's your industry? What do you do?
Insurance, life insurance agency. So I do
Yeah.
both selling insurance and recruiting. So I need help with both of them.
Okay. So you got the client side and you got the recruiting the agent side,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay. I would say, that one of the simplest videos you can record
Hmm.
is the webcam video. So if you go to any one of our live trainings, I talk about holding up the whiteboard with the message, right? So
Hmm.
then that's something to be done right from your computer. So I
Hmm.
would focus on just something simple like that. What's that message? Because I talk about in the beginning of the trainings, like to use ChatGPT or even, Auto within the Dubb dashboard. What's going to be your hook to that recruiting? When you're recruiting an agent, what's the hook? Why do they want to do this? Right? So you want to have that hook. And all it is just holding up the mobile app with the phone, the whiteboard, and leaning towards the camera like this and holding it up. And that's at the beginning of every live training. So I would focus just on that in terms of your simple style. And then email us at feedback@Dubb and we'll take a look at it and just give you feedback. Right? Pretend I'm someone you're trying to recruit. I'm going to give you feedback.
So that I have to do on the webcam or on my camera cap.
Yeah, yeah,
Where's the
exactly.
best place to do that?
Yeah, well, right inside of Dubb. So in the beginning of the live training here, it's always in the beginning. If you're here, can you see my screen?
Hmm.
See the create video button right up here at the
Hmm.
top? Just click that, and that'll open up your webcam like this. And then you would
Hmm.
just get the Dubb mobile app on your phone, Dubb app, Dubbapp. And when you do have
Okay.
the Dubb mobile app, it's right here, and there's a little
Okay.
whiteboard right there. See that little whiteboard? And just
Yes,
tap
yes.
that there, and that's where you type your message that we always talk about. So you type it, turn it, just like this. And then you hit the record button and you record. And then go right into
Okay.
it like that. Yeah. I would just watch the beginning part of the training because we always talk about that because it's a very basic way to record something for message delivery. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. But like I said, just take it one step at a time. That's the style. Record your video, send it to feedback, make sure you have the preset attached, and then we'll give you feedback on it.
All right. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're very welcome, Catherine. Well,
All right.
everybody, I've got 1 minute to jump over to another meeting, but Ina, thank you as a support. Everybody, thanks always for coming in. And this will be on YouTube support. Everybody out there in streaming land, hey, thanks for watching. And we'll see you
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Thanks, Ina.